Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the next video. So in this video we are going to discuss about this keyword. So basically what is this keyword in JavaScript and how to use that one with each and everything like examples and those things we are seeing in this video. So this keyword is very interesting, which makes the code very flexible. So coming to the definition, it's a special variable that is created for every execution context, that is every function takes the value of the owner of the function in which this keyword is used. So basically it takes the value in which a particular function is being called. I mean, if object is calling a particular method or a function, and in that function if this keyword is written, then it will be taking the values of the owner, the one which is calling that function. So once we see the examples it will be more clear. And next thing, some important points I have listed here. This is not a static, so it depends on how the function is called, and its value is only assigned when the function is actually called. So it don't have any static value, so whenever the function is called, at that time only it will be getting the value. And after that there are a couple of ways in which we can call this keyword. So basically first one is with the help of method. So in terms of method, if we see that this keyword will be equal to object that is calling the method, so value of this is equal to the object which is calling the method. So this example shows you clearly. So first of all we have here the object. Okay, so const Jonas is equal to, and this is the object with the parameters, key value pairs, like name is equal to Jonas, year is equal to 1989, and there is a function which is defined inside the object. Okay, so overall function is also a value which gives an expression which gives a value, so that's why you can define everywhere. So there is a function which is calc age, or I can say it's a method. Okay, so in fact I can say method. So this is function, and in this one we have got simple thing like return 2037 minus this dot year, and it is closing here, this function is closing here, calc age method is closing here, and then this Jonas object is closing here. So here we are calling the Jonas, and in that one we are calling the method called calc age. Okay, so we are not passing anything, and here you can see the output. Okay, so the output will be calc age is a method, so that's fine, this is the method, and here this refers to the Jonas because calc age, this keyword is written in this method, and this calc age is being called by Jonas. So Jonas is the owner of calc age, so that's why Jonas, whatever the variables which are there in Jonas, that will be accessed with the help of this keyword, because for this keyword the owner is Jonas, and these are the variables which are present, name, year, and this function. So it can access name here, it can access here, or it can access this method itself. Okay, so in this case we are trying to access this dot year, means in Jonas dot year. So it is equivalent to writing Jonas dot year, but that will be hard coding. What if I change the year, 1989, instead of that one if I change something else, in that moment it will be difficult. So that's why it is better to use this. So this means it will be referring to whatever the function, if it is Jonas, Sam, anything, so it will directly go and take the year from this one. So that's why we can say that this keyword will be having the value of, or it will be holding, or it will be pointing to the values of the parent in which the particular method is being called. So this is how we can call with the help of method. So there are other ways as well. For example, if we are calling with the help of simple function, that is normal traditional function, this will be undefined here. So this is equal to undefined, and it is only in strict mode. If it is in normal mode, then it will be the window element, whatever window element is there, though the global scope, that will be referred. So in strict mode, otherwise refer to the window in the browser. So it's always recommended to use the strict mode. So that's why we need to use the strict mode. In simple function, in simple traditional function, it will be undefined. I will show you the examples as well. And after that, arrow functions, this is interesting. Actually arrow functions don't have any this keyword. Okay, so they will be referring to the parent of, or the one which is having the higher scope. Okay, so that is global scope variable. So basically we say this is lexical. This it means it will be referring to the outer element of the element. So if it is the arrow function defined over here, okay, then it will be referring to the elements of the outer function. So that also I will show you with example. Just remember that arrow functions don't have their own this keyword, they will be referring to the lexical this, that is one step ahead, one step above. And in event listeners it's straightforward, this will be referring to the DOM element that the handler is attached to. So whatever handler is attached, that DOM element is attached with this. Okay, so one important note is there, this is the misconception which people have. So this does not point to the function itself, nowhere it will be pointing to the function in which it is defined. Okay, so it will point only to the one who is calling, it will point to the owner, not the function itself, and also not the its variable environment. So basically environment, whatever variable environment will be having that function, it will not point to that one. Okay, so these are the theory things. Now let us see the practical things with the codes I will show you. Light off. बंद. नाही, कोड जरा दाखव म्हणलं. काय सगळं पांढरं पांढरं दिसतंय, काय दिसत नाही. Okay, so now let us see some practical examples. So first of all, I have said like if we just use the console.log out here, I mean in the global scope, then the output will be something like this, where it is referring to the window. Okay, so after that I already written code, so just I will uncomment these things, and so you can just see. Okay, so I have uncommented this code, and now this is referring to the calling this keyword in the simple traditional function. So if you call in the simple traditional function, it should be undefined. I will refresh this browser over here, and you can see it is undefined. Okay, but if it is undefined, only true if it is in the strict mode. I will just comment this strict mode here. So I will comment this one, and if I refresh again, it will start pointing to the global object here. So that's why we need to use always the strict mode. Okay, so once it is done, now again, so calling this keyword in the arrow function. So arrow function is interesting, I have told you. So I will just uncomment this code as well, and yeah, so once I uncomment this one, and I will refresh the window over here, so you can see here it is coming 20 and the global scope. So basically 20, why it is 20? Because we are having this function. Okay, so this function over here refers to the birth year, console.log 2037 minus birth year, so 2017, that will be 20, and it is referring to the parent function. So here there is no parent, that's why it will refer to the global scope over here. Okay, so this is about the arrow function. And now coming to the next thing, that is, what if it the normal example, whenever we call in the object, and there, see, Jonas is object, year, calcage, and after that we are saying like console.log this and console.log 2037 minus this dot year. So it is simple, straightforward, the first example whatever I have shown. So that will be the output. Of course you can see here. Okay, it is not at all focusing. Okay, so you can see 46 and the object itself. So it will be showing the object which is called. Okay, so the object like this one, the complete thing, year 1991, and this method. Okay, so this is how we can see the JavaScript is having this keyword, and we have seen some examples. So follow for more videos.